What up, y'all?
What
It's our
up?
third episode of the DoeKeezee show.
Sorry
We
for
got
the
the white man
hiatus, but
RayRay back with us. Yeah, sorry
yep.
about the hiatus. Roy working on music, and then I got sick and work, and we had a lot of technical difficulties at work, and RayRay got his life going on, so we fell a little behind. We apologize with that, but
Yep.
today
We're
we got a
back
good
though.
show going on. We're
Got some
gonna,
really fun topics to talk about.
yeah, we're gonna dive into that new Eminem album.
Let's do it.
We're gonna talk about our little bit of an assassination attempt here, without getting too political, of course. We're also going to talk about some new video games, some underrated musicians. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. But first
Shop
up on
Barn
the
Up.
docket, yep, first up on the docket is Eminem's new album. So we'll start this off with Roy.
No,
And
no, let RayRay go.
all right, we'll start it off with Ray Ray then. So
Go
Eminem's
RayRay.
new
I
album, what
want
you
his
got, Ray
opinion.
Ray?
So the new Eminem album, yeah. I tell you what, man. Like I said, when I knew him from way back with the Slim Shady EP, I remember when that shit. I definitely remember when that shit dropped. I think it was my friend JJ, if I remember correctly, who had it on tape.
That's a rare fucking album. The LP is easy to get, but the EP,
Yeah,
you might be
Yeah.
able to get it on YouTube, but
yeah.
shit.
But Eminem, still putting it down. I've never even lost faith in the guy, even from his old previous albums. He
Oh
does
yeah.
his, and he's a lyricist. He's a fucking dictionary, fucking smart motherfucker. He was that type of kid who fucking sat in his room and Webster's fucking was his best friend, man. And I've had many
Yeah.
Oh
friends
yeah.
like,
He learned it.
and so I give it kudos, man. It's a good album. There was a couple songs that are, you just kind of like, but you still enjoy it from beginning to end. Like he did say, it is a concept thing, and you just got to understand his style. And from people like us who've listened to him since late '90s, he putting it down, man. So I
Oh
give
yeah.
it.
I mean,
So,
I think the
so what
revival
was
album to
your?
me is his weakest though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What
I
was so on the new album? What was your biggest letdown?
On the new
That
one,
you were hyped. Yeah.
I
Well,
don't
I
know.
noticed that he didn't have a whole lot of Dre productivity in this one. This was more of a his kind of thing, and like
Yeah, he only had like what four
I
features
think
on it.
so. And I was a little disappointed in no Royce. I mean, was Royce in it? I can't remember if Royce had a full fledged
I
like
don't.
a Bad Meets Evil kind of feel.
On
I don't
the
think
the
so.
regular album, just the standard edition,
Yeah,
without the deluxe or whatever, because he's got 3 different deluxes out now, but you have to order it specifically from his website,
Oh,
and
okay.
which you can find it on YouTube. If I mean, for us
okay.
motherfuckers that ain't got really the bread to just be dropping like that, but anyway, no, Royce isn't on it. He's got one from White Gold, Sly Piper,
Like him and
Sly
Bizarre.
Piper again.
Him and Bizarre. It was
Yeah,
Yeah.
good.
Bizarre's on it.
Bizarre's
And
on
that,
the
you know what?
back.
He
That
didn't
was
give
dope.
Bizarre any credit on the album, but yeah, he is on it. Easy Mill actually went off on it a little bit. It was pretty dope. I really
Antichrist
don't care for the Toby.
on that one.
Oh, that song is fucking dope, right?
Antichrist is
My least favorite, in my opinion. I mean, it was good, but it was probably Toby. It just didn't have enough like.
yeah.
There was way too much hype for it, and it wasn't like there was really no solid beat to it. I mean, it was a beat. It was more like a cipher type of beat, which is fine for those people who are into ciphers and shit. Me personally, that was. I mean, it was still dope. It was probably my least favorite out of everything
I
I made.
think.
Yeah, I mean, it was dope, but
I think Guilty Conscience let me down the most.
what? I love
Yeah.
Guilty Conscience too, where he's
Yeah.
arguing with himself, and he's like,
Yeah.
"That shit was dope."
And I'm not saying that it wasn't. It was great, but I guess that was really where I thought we were going to see Dre at. Like,
Yeah,
really thought
that
that's
was
where we
where
were
I
going
was
to
a little
see Dre
disappointed.
at.
I agree with that. I
Yeah.
thought
And
Dr.
same
Dre
with
would be in it, but
the Meet Eddie, 23 years old. I mean, like,
yeah,
Exactly.
voices, hear me harder.
I mean, but I think that's where I was probably the most let down. But overall, very solid album.
Oh yeah, I rank it, in my opinion, number 4 on his list of
yeah,
albums. In
Yeah.
my opinion,
Yeah, what do you
Absolutely,
got?
right there
The
for.
Slim Shady, Marshall Mathers, Eminem show, and then this.
Yeah, and then after that, I would say probably, God, I don't know, Relapse. I loved Relapse because it was dark, very dark. Even though Eminem really doesn't talk about it, it was very dark. I love dark music like that. It was really cool. So, in me personally, I liked it. I like Music to Be Murdered By. My least favorite was Revival, and then
And
followed by.
whether or not they love it or hate it, you know damn good and well with his style of the Detroit that he fucking listened to that Esham and ICP. Whether or not it's hidden in the closet type of feel, but you know
He was.
he's got the hardcore. Oh yeah,
No,
he's got the hardcore
He did.
lyrics
He
for
did.
sure.
I watched. Do you guys ever watch that Drink Champs
Yeah,
I do.
podcast?
I was just watching it with Yellow Wolf earlier today.
Did you guys watch the one with ICP? It was like 2.5 hours long.
Yeah,
I
I
watched the
did.
whole thing, and ICP really they broke that shit down, and I was like, damn. I mean, I knew most of the shit they were talking about. And I was like, oh yeah, I remember that. But some of that shit, I was like, oh, I did not know that. So,
Yeah, I get
props
props
on
when it comes to Esham, East Side Hoes and Money. I mean, I remember rocking that motherfucker on tape days, booming Words from Hell,
Yeah.
erotic poetry, Helter Skelter, fucking. Ugh.
Dude, Esham is so widely regarded between all artists. Like, he gets brought up so much as a highly respected guy.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Like,
Absolutely.
everybody talks to Esham.
And here's the thing, though. Esham, though, he's a fucking liar, though, because, and let me break this down for you real quick, before you think I'm just bullshitting you. He went on a different podcast that I watched with some kid. It was just a, yeah, it was really kind of a no-name podcast. I mean, obviously, it was something because you got Esham on there, but Esham was, like, saying some, like, way inaccurate shit, dude. Like, some of the shit he was saying was real, but he was like, oh, I never watched 8 Mile, and then motherfuckers were scared of me, and like, and it wasn't even that. It was like, I guess he was saying some shit that was like just complete bullshit. You're like, no, that's bullshit, dude. Stop lying. Like, you're full of shit, buddy. I forgot what it was, so I can't really get on it, but I just know that this kid did a fucking interview, and yeah, he was telling some tall tales there.
It definitely could have been a better podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. So back to Drink Champs, all right? I love the show. I just wish Lori'd shut the fuck up and let his guest talk.
Yeah, bro, I know, right? Motherfuckers are like in the middle of telling a story, and they're like, hold on, what's it? So you, and it was just like, bro, let them finish, and then when they're done, you can ask questions.
Alcohol.
It is, and that's it. Maybe they should start getting drunk halfway through the episode instead of before the episode starts.
Because get right into that shit right off the top.
Violent J was fucked up in that shit. He was like, Detroit?
Yeah.
You can tell Shags was getting pissed because Shags don't drink no more.
Yeah, he don't drink or smoke. I don't know if he still smokes. I didn't see him smoke. But I know Jay was getting fucked up. Shaggy was like, oh my God, this guy, bro, simmer down. You could tell he loves Jay, so he's like, I've known this guy for years. I know how to deal with him. But at the same time, he was like, you're getting on my nerves, bro. Just shut up for a second. Let me tell the story.
Because isn't it Jay that's having all the health problems anyways?
Yeah, he has I heard he had heart issues or something like that.
Yeah. And it's like, dude, you're getting fucking smoked that bad? Like, simmer down. Waiting for him to freaking croak on the damn camera.
Damn. Damn.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
Oh, that sounds about right.
They put you on disability at least? Damn. Damned if you do, damned if you don't, huh? Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. I got one, dude, and ever since then I haven't fucking felt like, you know what I mean? Same here. I got mine on my left arm.
I was
I only
and I
got
was one
one
of
and I
those
didn't come
people.
back. I was like, fuck that.
And I was one of them people like, dude, if this is how I go, this is how I go. I didn't get any of the shots. I said, fuck that.
I got. That's what happened to
Oh
me
yeah.
too. I
I
got
had
convinced
people
and
up
I
my ass
shouldn't have.
about doing it. I ultimately said, fuck it. If it's my time to go, it's my time to go. And I just didn't do it. And now looking at all my friends and family and shit that are having issues like long-term issues and shit, I am so glad I didn't.
Right. Yeah, I
So,
don't blame you. My brother Ryan's the same way.
so next moving from jab, we had a little assassination attempt, it appears, huh?
Speaking of
Yeah,
controversy,
speaking of,
bro.
we
So you guys know that some people, this is fucking mind blowing. Some people think it was staged. What do you guys
it
think?
wasn't.
2 people got
No.
killed. How the fuck do you, so you're telling me, I mean, I don't know, it is the government, but you're telling me that fucking they staged all this shit like, hey, you gotta do your country a service, you gotta do your country a service. We're gonna have to wipe you guys out for this. So
Yeah, no, I'm not.
nah, it just doesn't fit. Nah, come on. That shit was for
Even
real.
if, even if, even if the shot was set up, and not saying it was, they wouldn't have notified anybody that they were sacrificing. They just, you just get shot. I mean, that's just how it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And the way
Um,
that sounds like, what kind of fucking, I obviously the kid was using a rifle. Do they even know what kind of rifle it even was?
oh yeah, they claim it was an AK-47 like they always do,
An AK
or AR
47.
or AR-15 or whatever. I remember seeing a blip, and that's what they believed it was. And they every shooting involves one of these damn guns because they want these guns gone so bad.
But these were single shots the way it sounded.
Yeah.
The way it looked, these were single shots. So, I mean, why
Uh-huh.
would you? And it looked like, the way it sounded like 22 or something because it wasn't very loud. You didn't hear no like a, it was more like click, tick, 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 tick. And it was like, that sounds more like a fucking, like, it didn't sound like a very powerful rifle to me. But then again, this was from a distance and stuff, so I got to take into account. But yeah, dude, if it was like a bigger bullet like they say it was, dude, it wouldn't have just grazed it. I mean, it did graze his ear. Facts. Facts. You know what? And because of that happening, did you know that Jack Black, his group Tenacious D, they had to
Broke
cancel
up
the whole entire tour over that.
because of Kyle. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
Kyle's
I was reading about
statement.
that yesterday.
Like, bro.
You
Yeah, you
fucked
stay out
up.
of politics, man. People like you a whole lot more.
Yeah. Yeah. But,
Yeah, they like you a whole lot more, man. You're like, look, I don't talk politics, man.
oh, yeah. Mhm.
Yep.
When they want something done, they gonna get something done. We see them in action movies, dude. They don't make them action movies for nothing.
Yep.
That shit's fucking realistic. They don't hire hitmen and shit.
Facts.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you think people just make this shit? I mean, they do make this shit up, but dude, it's if you could believe that that can happen, like it's realistic in a movie, what makes you think that it can't happen in real life?
Well, that's it. They
Write those scripts. When they write those scripts, a human being is actually having that thought process while making that script.
Yeah,
and
like
they're usually
The idea that you can do this shit.
and most of it is actually based on some shit that's actually happened in real life, whether it's loosely
Yeah.
or strongly. It's
Yeah.
based off of something that's already happened or is predicted to happen. And I mean, so the reality is not taken away from it by any means, you know? I mean, it's
yeah,
shit happened.
yeah. Most of the time, it's actually inspired by true events.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Or, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you don't want anyone fucking getting killed or shot at, whether it's, fucking someone you know, someone you don't know. I mean, that's humankind.
You know, yeah.
Since the beginning of time.
Yep, and it's
Yeah,
usually
since
always
before
politically
guns and-
based.
Yeah. Or someone's desperate. I mean, regardless of if you think about it, they say money is the root of all evil, which
Nah.
it is. And think about this, dude.
Three things. One, it was just a pissed off kid who just fucking wanted to be an ass, had a bad day. Two, obviously what they're saying on the news and stuff, where it could have been the rival partners fucking trying to pull a move. And then there's the third option where it was his own party that made the move to get his ratings even higher.
Yeah.
One of them.
The,
See, that's
the
where they think
opposition-
it's staged, is they think that Donald Trump staged that himself.
Nah.
So, because that's I mean, if you're thinking about it, because the fact that he did that and then he got up, fist in the air, you know what I mean? Like saying, hey, yeah, I just got popped at and I'm still fucking standing here, ready to go. And that won some respect. I mean,
Fucking 50
my
Cent
respect,
put him
I'm like,
on his
damn.
fucking album cover during his show the next night.
Oh, yeah, when Donald Trump went out, where was he? He went somewhere, and they played that song, Many Men.
Yeah.
Wish Death. Donald Trump was walking out to that shit.
I still think that was edited. I don't know that really happened.
I don't know either. But if he did, that was gangster as shit.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure.
That'd be so gangster to see, dude. That'd be so
Yep.
gangster to watch Donald Trump, Many Men, coming out just... So, yeah, see, Joe Biden thinks that I'm just going to go ahead and just lay down. All these people think I'm going to go ahead and lay down. All these many men, they want me to go down. And not today. Nope, not today, guys. I am here, and I tell you what. Like, it's just like, bro, you can't help but love that shit. Like, you know what? This motherfucker. Oh, yeah.
The internet
Bro
is
should have been on
undefeated, I'll tell you.
He watched a lot of wrestling, apparently, because that's how some motherfuckers would talk wrestling. I did it for all you people out there. They tried to put me down, but for you people, I'm still standing here, and I'm going to be the next people's champion. Mark my words. And then people get all hyped. Didn't he win a match? Yeah, Donald Trump won a match in WWE, didn't he?
Yep.
That guy.
Well, and he was probably financially tied in it too. He probably had investment in it.
Well, think about this. All those places that, like, when WrestleMania, where did it take place? It was in Philadelphia this year, wasn't it?
Yes.
And then didn't they have something going on the AT&T Stadium prior?
That was
like
that was WrestleMania the year before.
Okay, see, and you know damn well fucking Jerry Jones was at that bitch.
Well, yeah.
Jerry Jones was there. He was like, oh, everybody, I'm here. And, bro, Jerry's a cool guy. Can't run a fucking football team, but
this is the one thing I will give Dallas is I did like the WrestleMania in Dallas better than I like the one in Philly.
Well, you know what they say, everything's bigger in Texas.
I'm not a fan of the outdoor WrestleManias. They just the quality on them seems less.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because they don't have any spaces to fucking put the cameras to like have it drop down and shit like that. It's a little bit harder. Except for that one that they did outside. This was like 10 years ago or so. It was outside. I think The Rock and John Cena fucking battled it out. Is when one of them popped their fucking knee in, but they finished the match, but it fucked their leg up pretty good. I forgot
Yeah, I
which one that was.
seen John Cena's retiring.
Yes, he is. 1 year left. He said he's going to do one more event of each thing, and that's it. And then he wants to focus on his fucking acting career, which is cool. I don't blame him. It's heartbreaking to see him go, but he's like, bro, I can't be doing this shit too much more, man. This shit hurts.
So I know I know I sent it to RayRay, but this old fucking comedy skit. It was a prank call from a radio station to a lady, and this is about 10 years ago. And it was all she wanted to watch her TV show. Her husband had ordered a pay-per-view WrestleMania match, and he wouldn't turn it off. Well, she got pissed off basically and banned wrestling in her house. So this guy called the radio show and got him to prank her. And so they kept pranking her and acting like they were trying to get John Cena's support. Well, this one part of the clip was the gal from the radio station gets on and the lady's already frustrated by this point, and the lady goes, yeah, I'm just calling to see if you're a supporter of the United States military. And the lady's like, oh God, I am so sorry. I've been getting a bunch of crazy calls this morning. I apologize. She's like, well, are you a big supporter of the Marine Corps? And she's like, oh, absolutely, I support the Marine Corps. Well, that's lovely because we've got a former decorated Marine that really needs your support. And his name is John Cena.
John Cena. She was probably like, fucking motherfucker.
Casket.
Oh, I love his album. I love it. Hey, my boy, Cena. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Bro. That motherfucker actually has bars, bro. Him and his cousin that's on it, dude. It's a You Can't See Me album, dude. Bro, he has got... Bro, hold on, man. I'll show you, bro. That shit is so fucking hard. Look at this. Look. The John Cena album. Oh, I loved him when he was like that. Yeah. Dr. Thugonomics. The doctor. Hey, he really was. And he was really about that fucking, like, that rap life. Because they fucking interviewed him just not too long ago. Like, about a year ago, maybe less. And they're like, what do you think about these rappers? You know, what's your kind of rappers from this area? And he was naming off some good. He's all he's all Smith and Wesson, the Moon something, and like he was fucking like spitting some good shit. You're like, damn, I didn't even know you knew that shit, Cena. Oh my god! So he knows what he's talking about when it comes to rap music. He knew what he was talking about.
Yep. John Ernest is his new name.
Yeah, because he looks like Ernest.
He looked like motherfucking Ernest.
It's going to Netflix soon. That means it's going to be fucking... They're going to take away all the... What's the word I'm looking for? The sensories. They're going to take all the censorship off of it.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look.
Smell like R. Kelly sheets. Piss.
Oh, yeah. Do you guys think he banged Trish Stratus?
Nah. You think so?
Because I remember on stage he made her strip in the middle of the ring. You remember that shit? I wonder if he was like, bitch, if you want to keep your job, you're going to have to do... Man, that lucky motherfucker.
You didn't know
I
that?
didn't know that either. He
And
is a
he's
monster.
he's wrapped up in all that Vince McMahon shit too.
I wonder if there's anything about The Rock that's going to come out the woodwork, because that fool,
Nah, I
God,
doubt
he
it.
is a fucking marketer's wet dream, dude. The Rock,
Yeah,
fucking
but
dude. Everybody wants a piece of The Rock right now. Oh yeah, Rocky Maivia, the Maivia family or whatever. I remember them.
no, he was Rikishi Fatu. Yep, yep. I mean,
Fuck. Holy shit.
dude,
I didn't
that
realize
was the
Roman
good old
Reigns
days.
was like tied in like that, bro. I haven't watched wrestling like that.
They all are.
Yeah.
Dude, I just
Is he
wish they
still the
would get
champion? Cody
No,
Rhodes?
Cody Rhodes beat him at WrestleMania.
Yeah, is he? Yeah, I saw that. And is Cody Rhodes still champion?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
I
I
just
imagine I could see
I
The
just
Rock
wish
taking it from him.
I just wish they would get rid of this fucking Dominic Mysterio bullshit. I'm so tired of that twerp. Like, I love his dad, dude. I respect the shit out of his dad. I love his dad. But this Dominic shit, it's pathetic.
Right.
I look like a lost little fucking schoolboy out there. And really, it's not any fault of his. It's just the creative way on it. Like, no. Dude, I love Dude, I used to hate Damian Priest, but man, I love that guy now. Like, there's just something about him you gotta fucking love.
All right,
So
guys, let's switch.
Rhea Ripley, I could go either way on, but that's kind of. But yeah. So like Roy said,
Let's go ahead
let's
and
switch topics
gears.
here.
So what do y'all fucking think about football season coming up?
Woo woo!
I'm excited.
I'm ready.
I was just thinking, speaking of fucking stadiums, so. But
yeah, babe.
See, people don't mind fans like you. It's the fans like me and Kenny that fucking get so into it. We get caught up in our
Dude,
bro.
I told Nikki, I said, hey, football season starts in a few days. She's like, oh, goody me.
Go ahead.
Damn it! I knew there was something wrong with you, RayRay.
Whatever. He said, well, whatever. Whatever.
I seen them. The rumors on trading Dak Prescott are really wrapping up there, Roy.
Yeah, I haven't heard from his uncle much. His uncle's switched over. He got a new team, or they upgraded him to a different team. Or not Dak. I'm talking about his uncle. His uncle got another job for a different school to coach. So, and he's been so busy working with that. And then Dak just got a new house built and all that good stuff. And so I haven't really heard much about Dak lately.
There was a big rumor today. I can't remember if it was. I almost think it was a trade rumor to the Rams, but I could be wrong. So don't quote me on that.
I think Dak could go all the way with the Rams with Sean McVay.
Uh-huh.
If Matt Stafford can do something with them, then Dak is better than Matt Stafford. Well,
yeah.
I mean, Matt Stafford, he got a ring, so in that he is my go-to when people try to argue that it's the quarterback. I'm like, sometimes it ain't the quarterback. Quarterback could be good. It's just the team around him just sucked ass. And there's a lot of Dan Marino. They go, this is my other argument. A lot of people go, well, why haven't they won a ring? So they ain't shit unless they get rings. Also, Dan Marino ain't shit now. Although, as far as I'm concerned, he was the greatest non-Super Bowl winning QB of all time. I mean, yeah, he never left. Dan Marino fucking stuck it out. He should have won a Super Bowl. He was good enough. It's just the team itself couldn't get over the hump. That's why I'm like, yeah, y'all gotta fucking now. If Dak went to another team that was a really good team, like the Rams or anything like that, and then they all of a sudden, who's that new kid that the Cowboys picked up? Trey Lance. Trey Lance took him to a Super Bowl, then I'd be like, well, I got no argument now. But if
Yeah.
Dak went the other way, Dak went to the Rams, and Sean McVay's a great fucking coach. He's got a decent team around him. Hell, even if they put Dak on the the Chargers got themselves a new QB. I could see the Rams. I could see him going to the Rams, the LA Rams. But he is from when I was talking to his uncle. Now, don't quote me on any. This is just all fucking hypothetical. But he said, I was like, is there a place that Dak would want to go? He goes, and his uncle said, personally, he goes, I'd like to see Dak go to the Saints. And the reason why is because that's where Dak is from, is Louisiana. So it would only make sense. And I think Dak would do good with the Saints. Then the Saints, they got another coach. But Sean Payton's the coach for the Broncos
Denver.
now.
Yep.
So, and we'll see though.
So if the
I like to see
season,
Dak in black and gold. He'd be cool looking.
if the season started today based off of last year, who are your top 5 picks?
Not Dallas. And that's my team. I love Dallas, but just it's not. They lost too many players, and they got fucking CeeDee Lamb that wants his money, and so CeeDee Lamb he's like, I'll just ride the fucking bench till you guys pay me. It's like they don't have the bro. This is where I agree with people when they're saying players are overpaid. I get it. This is what you're supposed to do when you want to get paid. You're supposed to sit it out, but at the same time, this is what I love about Dak. Even though he didn't get paid, dude, he didn't sit it out. He was like, fuck it, I'll just keep playing until something happens. That's why I can't be mad at Dak. People are constantly mad at Dak. Like, that fucking dude played for 5 years as a starting QB in the NFL, and he only got $2 million for the first 5 years, which is, to us, it's a lot, but to athletes, dude, that's chump change. Some players make that in like a game or two. So, like, Patrick Mahomes would laugh if you said, hey, we'll give you $2 million for 5 years. His agent would they wouldn't even give you the time. They'd hung up the phone. Like, we'll give you 2, and they'd click. Nope, we're done with this conversation. Yep. So, with that being said, it's like, they got to give Dak a little bit of his sunflowers there. But with CeeDee Lamb fucking sitting out like that, like, bro, let these motherfuckers sit it out and get the other guy who ain't making so much money some shine. See how that plays out. But in my opinion, that's how they did in the 80s.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Right? And the thing is if they did that, as long as they dropped the ticket prices too with it, where the ticket prices were affordable. See, this is why I believe in players getting paid that much, because they're entertainers. So since they're entertainers, they deserve, people are paying to see them perform. So they are entitled to that money that these teams are making billions. So if I'm the reason why this team's making billions, I want a fucking nice cut of that shit. Fuck that shit. It's my body, my fucking talent and everything that's bringing in the money. So, but with that being said, now if the teams start losing money and shit, and then, so if they told the players, hey, we're going to give you, minimum wage or, average salary, $20 an hour type shit, each game or something like that, which they did in the 80s, then ticket prices should be more affordable, $15-$20 a ticket. Then it's like, okay, that works. Now, if, like I said, the fucking owner still charged $400-$500 and up for a ticket, Super Bowls in the upper tens of thousands, like, well, the player deserves that money. But anyway, besides all that,
so your top 5 picks for this year.
Gosh, the Niners, that's my number 1. The Texans, actually.
Yeah.
The Chiefs. And then to go all the way, like real contenders. Maybe the Bengals, and dare I say the Eagles, because they fucking got loaded this year. dare I say, I don't want to say it because I'm such a fucking rival, but it's, I mean, I'm a realist here, and I would say that the Eagles, they got loaded up, and quite frankly, that's the only team in the NFC that really is like, I mean, well, besides the 49ers. 49ers are just fucking bad. But
See, and
I don't know.
I'll stray a little bit. Most of my match is yours, but I'll say the Lions. I was really impressed with them.
I forgot
The
about
Lions
that.
for
You're
sure.
absolutely right. The Lions. I'll
The
take the Lions over the
Texans.
Bengals.
Yep, I'll throw the Texans in there because, well, damn, they showed a lot of promise.
Yeah, and fucking
You
Stroud
know,
is no punk, dude. That guy is. He's
oh,
better than
no
I fucking
doubt.
thought. Do you know Snoop Dogg fucking coached him as a little leaguer or whatever?
I believe that.
Yeah,
I know
Snoop
he's
Dogg was
done that
his
with.
coach.
There's several NFL players that had Snoop Dogg as a coach, but
Yeah.
so yeah, I'll go Lions, Texans, of course the Chiefs. As much as I hate to say it,
Yep.
I'll throw the Eagles in there, and it's not just because it's my team, but like I said, they're loaded. They've got
They got
great talent
loaded.
all the way around. My wild card team. I don't know. The Niners, I think I think the Niners are probably there. I know they're going to lose Brandon Ayuk, so that'll set them a little bit, but
They never
they're
really
still
used Brandon anyway, so I think that's why they're not going to trip about it, because they got
they,
Debo, and then they got fucking CMC. As long as CMC stays healthy, and they got George Kittle,
but
he should be
Ayuk
all
was
right.
there when they needed him.
Yeah, for sure.
And so, but
He was a first rounder.
I think they're going to be all right, and that's why I'll close out my 5 with the 49ers as well.
Yeah. Yep.
But
My
yeah,
Cowboys, I would say my Cowboys will though maybe, I don't know if they'll even make the playoffs this year. I know they'll finish number 2 in the East for sure. They'll finish number 2. I'm not scared of the Redskins or the Commanders, and I'm not scared of the Giants.
I'll put them. I'll put the Cowboys in my top 10 this year.
Yeah, about 7, I'd say.
Yeah, 7,
right
8,
around
somewhere
7
in there for sure.
Yeah.
I
mean, they could be a sleeper. They could. I think honestly, they're setting Dak up for failure because they lost a lot of players. They didn't gain a whole lot of players. I think this is going to be the year where they say, "Okay, Dak, let's see what you really got." And then if they fucking don't make the playoffs, Dak is going to be their scapegoat to tell them to fucking get to walking. But especially without CeeDee Lamb, and they still fucking at least make the playoffs, Dak is going to be like, where the fuck is my extension? And he'll rightfully fucking deserve it at that point. He'll be like, you seen what I was working with? I had Zeke Elliott back, which he's a good 1-2 punch, and he's good at picking up the blitz. He's not the prime Zeke when we had him. Like, now, if we had Zeke when he was first 3 years Zeke, oh fuck, I'd love my chances, but it's not, and we'll see what happens. I don't know. And then without CeeDee Lamb, they don't have anybody really that good. Our tight end, I like our tight end. Our kicker is fucking badass, so the kicker's probably going to be our MVP this year.
Yeah.
God, that guy, Automatic Aubrey. God damn, that guy used to be a soccer player too. So and he was an IT tech.
And we got money man Jake Elliott too, and that's one thing that you can always count on is your field goal kickers. When they're that damn good, they're that damn good.
Hey, dude, I can't think of a whole lot of games where it didn't come down to the kick, dude. And those are the best though, man, because they're lined up at the fucking 45. It's a fucking, or the ball's at the 45. The kicker's fucking 15 yards further back. So he's at like fucking, so this is like a 60 or 55-yard field goal. The wind is slightly breezy. The crowd is fucking loud. 2 seconds left on the 2 seconds. 2 seconds left. I was all looking at that. 2 seconds left on the fucking goddamn clock, dude. This is it. This is all the marbles. You get it, you win the game. You miss, that's it. And you're down by 2. You're down by 2, so you need the 3 to fucking get this. And fucking, oh my God. Especially if it's when you're in the playoff type shit, where it's like practically a playoff game, where you win this, you go to the playoffs. You lose, and you go home. That's it. You know what I mean? It's just like, holy fuck.
And that's where...
man, fuck Ray Eagle. Lays us out.
Hey! Don't forget, you can't forget the best quarterback to ever grace Polk High either. Motherfucking Al Bundy.
Bundy, 4th touchdown. Shit.
Yeah.
Hey! Shout out to Shane Falco too for. Hey, you know that's based off a true story. The movie The Replacements with Keanu Reeves. That's actually based off a real story. It was in the 80s. It was the Washington Redskins. They actually went all the way and they won the Super Bowl that year. And it just till recently so when that happened, dude, check this out. I just found out about this. When that happened, the players who stepped in for him, because all the union, they're on strike and all that shit. When that happened, bro, they literally, because they won the Super Bowl or whatever, all the players, the original players, got ringed. The replacement players didn't get a fucking ring, dude. They got snubbed. But here's the best part, dude. And just recently, in I think it was 2016 or 18 or something like that. It was not too long ago. They finally got recognized and finally got their fucking rings. Half the motherfuckers some of them, I won't say half. And God forbid, I hope none of them are dead. I hope all of them got their fucking flowers that were there. But yes, that's a real story, dude. Motherfuckers really got him into the playoffs. They really went all the way. It was the Redskins, and they won the Super Bowl. And the players who got him in, they didn't even get their fucking flowers for that shit. I mean, they made a movie, which is cool, but it was based off of that. And that's so crazy, dude. And then they said the Washington Red Sentinels. So that makes sense because it's the Washington Redskins. So it's like, oh, okay. That's fucking cool. That kind of.
Yep.
It's happened.
Yep.
It's happened. Where players fucked up, dude.
The field goal kickers are not paid enough compared to everybody else, in my opinion.
Oh, not even close.
Mm-hmm.
Right, think about this. Okay, even Patrick Mahomes, okay, arguably the greatest QB of this era. I won't say of all time, but that's playing now. Okay, we'll say that arguably he's in the top 3 for sure. Patrick Mahomes is a fucking monster, but even he has to. It comes down to him relying on his kicker to win that game. And you know what's fucked up is that Patrick Mahomes gets his fucking flowers, and the kicker don't. It's like they need to. I get it, dude. The QB is the most important part of that fuck because when they win or when they lose, it falls all on the QB. They blame the QB solely. So when they win, I mean, rightfully so, the QB should get his flowers. I think when it comes down to it, somebody fucking whoever won the game needs to get their fucking flowers. And I think absolutely. And I think whoever it is, if it was the kicker that fucking won the game for him because he clutched at the right time and got it, give him his fucking flowers.
Right.
Yeah. Good job, bro. I'm sure they do. I'm sure that, I mean, because some players, who was it, Kenny? God, dude, they come out to the field and they pick that motherfucker up and carry him back to the sidelines every time he does it, too. I want to say it's the Green Bay Packers. Crosby, Mason, what the fuck's his name?
Oh, yeah, Mason Crosby, yeah.
Dude, they give him his flowers. When that motherfucker drills it, dude, they fucking, especially when the game's online, bro, the whole team comes out. They pick him up and they cheer him off like he just won fucking the championship every time. They give him his flowers. I gotta give him credit. The fucking Packers really do that. They take care of their fucking guys. Jordan Love, he was a surprise. I didn't think he was gonna play like that, and he was shaky at first, and then that motherfucker. God damn him.
He put the hurting on. He came alive and put the hurting on you, motherfuckers.
Yeah, everybody's like, "Don't worry about it. Dallas should stomp him." I was like, "No, you guys don't." Our friend Damien.
Green Bay is your kryptonite.
Oh yeah, them and the Niners. If it was anybody else, dude, I wouldn't have tripped. I'd be like, "All right, I have faith." When they said Green Bay,
they have literally won more playoff games at AT&T Stadium than the Cowboys have.
I believe it.
No, they have. They have actually won more playoff games at your home than you have.
And the biggest thing is that the people keep counting, like, oh, well, because Cowboys rocked it in the home games for the most part. They lost like 2 home games the last 2 seasons or something like that. So they've done great at home. And they thought this was fucking a wrap up. I'm like, please don't do that. Don't do that. Every time you guys think this is a wrap, we're going to move on to the next stage. Like, no. This is the Green Bay fucking Packers. I don't give a fuck if it was Aaron Rodgers, Jordan Love, or fucking the backup. I don't know who the backup is now, but some backup fucking Mason Rudolph, or whatever the fuck his name is for the Steelers. He's actually not that good. He's all right, but fucking even he, you know what I mean? I don't give a fuck who the fucking quarterback is. For some odd reason, dude, the Packers really, they could suck all year, but for some odd reason, when they play the Cowboys, dude, they're like, nah, bro, we're going to have you. They played possum with them the year before when we played them, and the Cowboys fucking faced them, dude. The Cowboys were winning that game. It looked like it was all but wrapped up, and then fucking, it was when Aaron Rodgers, it was last year with them, and he came back, and they're down 21 and won that motherfucker.
Uh-huh.
I was like, fucking, dude, that's why I just, nope. If we play the fucking Packers, nope. I know, not betting on it. Nope, not doing it.
So let's switch gears. There's a couple more topics I want to talk on real quick, music related.
Okay.
All right. So my first question: number one movie soundtrack. What is your favorite all-time movie soundtrack?
Above the Rim or Gridlocked?
Why?
Because Above the Rim was straight up Death Row Records. Like it was like an all-star Death Row Records fucking album. Gridlock, for the most part, the same thing. Oh shit. No, those gotta be my 2 and 3. My number 1 is probably the Friday soundtrack.
All right.
Yeah, I gotta go with that, man. Q put together a fucking masterpiece. Because that shit. Oh, yeah. Well, the third one was all Christmassy. I mean, if you're like super, which I am, but like during Christmas time, I mean, I could fuck with it. But like the first 2 albums, dude, especially the first one, woo, you ain't topping the first album, bro. They had Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, Keep Their Heads Ringing. They had Mac 10 on that shit. Yep, they had Scarface on that bitch, bro. They had Roger Troutman on that bitch. Like that shit that is the epitome of 90s hip hop. That fucking, especially West Coast. Well, even though Scarface is more Southern because he's from Texas, but that was a real solid, good hip hop album by a compilation.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Had to select one. I'll take it. I'll take it to
fucking,
the other end.
What's that?
What's that?
Armageddon? Was it Armageddon?
No.
It was Armageddon, wasn't it?
No, God, no.
Aerosmith.
But I will.
I don't know when I close my eyes.
Although there's a obscure Aerosmith song. So there is an obscure Aerosmith song on that album that is fucking fire, like straight fire. But no, if I had to go, I would probably say the Queen of the Damned soundtrack. And I say that because
yeah, I guess.
I'm not a big fan.
Fucking RayRay did that. He goes, yeah, I guess, yeah. Yeah, Jasmine fucked with that album.
It was Wayne Static, and then it was Static X. It was Chester Bennington at his prime. It was Marilyn Manson at their prime. It was Korn didn't actually have anything on the album.
Yeah, Jonathan Davis. Yeah, he was the one who did the vocals for the band, the character's band.
For the movie, yes. But I'm talking about the artists on the album. It was, the compilation was put together by Jonathan Davis and Jay Gordon of Korn, or of Orgy. And that whole album and everybody that got to do the songs, I mean, even Disturbed was in their prime. Deftones were in their prime. I mean, like, that was the quintessential album for rock. Now, I'm not saying, rap-wise. What's that? Oh, I'm sure. I'd still screw my wife to that soundtrack. That soundtrack is fucking dope. Yeah, yeah. All right, all right, all right. So that brings me to my next one. All right. All right.
Ooh. What about Murder Was the Case? That album. You know what? This is gonna blow your mind. I've never seen that movie. Never seen. I've heard the album, because it's got Natural Born Killers on it. Uh, oh fuck, soundtrack is fire, and I'm actually mad at myself because you know what? Maybe I'll try to watch that today and see if I can find it somewhere. Do they? Really? So, so no shit, huh? Yeah. Did you know? Speaking of which, you remember the movie The Wash with Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg?
I was just about to bring that up, dude.
And Eminem is in it. But did you know? Did you know Eminem? The reason why they did not put him in the credits because he wanted to get the recognition from 8 Mile first. He wanted 8 Mile to be his first real production or whatever movie star credits. Yeah, he was just Chris, the kid that just showed up, and the white boy that, fuckless met. I'm gonna kill you, motherfucker! I got the motherfucking AK and we're gonna spray every motherfucker from around the way. It's like, god damn.
Dude, that movie is
He
a
went
cult
crazy.
classic.
I love
Dude,
that movie.
I fucking love
it.
that movie. Talk about the Wash.
Yeah, dude. Surprisingly, dude, you would have thought that movie would have been it wasn't as big as Friday. I wish it would have been, but it's
Dude,
oh yeah,
that
it was fun.
movie,
That's a fun movie.
it's one of those movies that I would consider so lame that it was awesome.
Yeah, it was very underrated for sure.
Like that movie was freaking awesome.
It really was. Oh yeah, when Dr. Dre, I'm here to pick up Vicky and Diane.
Snoop Dogg's
Snoop's all just starting the car, getting ready to take off and shit. When I first watched that,
I'm just preparing.
yeah, he goes, "Them motherfuckers trying to get you just now." He's like, "You didn't see the motherfuckers pull a strap on me." That shit, bro. I watched that the first time I watched that.
To die and shit, yeah.
Yeah, he left Dre to fuck Pepper. First time I ever watched that movie, I was dating this other girl at the time. It was before Jasmine, and we were watching it, and she goes. And her and Robbie fucking hated each other, which is whatever.
I know which girl that is too.
Yeah. And she goes, yep, you're Dr. Dre and Robbie Snoop Dogg, because he's all starting the car, getting ready to take off and shit. I told Robbie that. He's like, I would never. I was like,
yeah, he would. That motherfucker be gone.
Huh?
Yeah. I said that motherfucker would have been gone.
Oh yeah, Robbie like that motherfucker. I remember Robbie fucking started a goddamn firecracker in my house. It was a fucking one of those like artillery shells, and because he was messing around with another homie of mine, Kit.
Was that the Melrose house?
Yeah. And they had a cigarette, and they're like, watch this. See how many times I can do it for it stuck. And all of a sudden, Robbie's all, that shit's going to go off. And Kit's like, I'll stop before it goes. He hit that bitch. Kit was like, oh, fuck, he couldn't stop it. They drop it down. All of a sudden, I was out the room. I was talking to my dad. And all of a sudden, I hear fucking stomping. And I'm like, what the fuck is it? And then And I was like, what the fuck? Bunch of smoke came out of my room. And I walked in my room and I'm like, what the fuck? And Kit's just, I was like, what the fuck? And Kit's, I'm over here fucking waving the fucking smoke out of his face. I said, where the fuck is Robbie? He's like, I have no idea. I was like, what the fuck, dude? So I walk out, Robbie walks to the front door and he's got these fucking speakers that Kit traded him. And it was like these old, like, 6-inch speakers in a box or whatever. It had a little handle on it. It's little cheap fuckers, but Robbie grabbed them.
They were
Robbie
MTXs,
walked in.
weren't they?
Huh?
Were they the MTX or the dual ones?
They were like JBLs
back in the day, yeah.
Yeah, like JBLs. And Robbie had him. He's all, what's going on? What happened? Why is your house smoking? I just looked at him like, I know you're. So I pulled Robbie aside. My dad thought Robbie wasn't there. My dad bought it. So he wasn't even mad at Robbie. He was mad at Kit. He's like, you fucking get the fuck out of here, all mad.
Get him out of my house, you little
yeah.
bastard.
Dude, Robbie's like, dude, yeah, you can't be doing that. Kit was like, are you fucking shitting me right now? And Robbie's just all quiet and shit. I was the one really happy. He's all jackass here. And fucking Robbie's like, I opened the window and jumped out and grabbed my speakers. And he's like, I grabbed my speakers, took them with me, shut your window. And I was like, you could have left my window open so the smoke get out, you dick. Fucking Robbie. Oh, yeah, we still talk about that to this day. Fucking Robbie. God damn that fucker. He did. He left Kit there to see. That's what we're talking about. He left motherfuckers there to fucking fend for themselves. He's just like every man for himself. He dove out the window and shit. Like, oh no, excuse my house could get set on fire, but as long as Robbie and his speakers are cool, fucking. He literally just jumped out the window. Like he opened the window, grabbed his speakers that Kit traded him, jumped out, shut the window, and then after just left Kit in there. Kit's like, what the fuck, dude? Robbie just shut the window. And then went back to the front door. What's going on in here? I heard some wild commotion. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, I was outside smoking a cigarette or something like that. I was like, bro, you did not.
That sounds like a Robbie thing.
Yeah, that fucker. But yeah, fucking, that's motherfuckers taking off like that. But yeah, that'd be Robbie. But yeah, that movie was fucking, I fucking love that movie. The Wash is so fucking cool.
I do too. I'm going to have to watch it now.
Yeah, I just watched it not too long ago.
I have it on DVD.
It was made by Lionsgate, and actually at Lionsgate back then, I mean, they were kind of getting big, but they weren't really all that big yet. Now Lionsgate's, oh yeah, that's a good soundtrack. It's got D12 on it, fucking Nocturnal, fucking.
Wasn't that another DJ Pooh movie?
I know DJ Pooh's in it.
Yeah, I think that was another one of his movies.
Yeah, I know he was in it for sure.
All those cool ass hood classic movies like that always had DJ Pooh in it somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, like the good funny ones. Yeah, DJ Pooh's it. He's actually a great producer, bro. He produced the Dogfather album. And that's
really?
that's a damn good album, dude. I love the song well, shit, all the beats are 6 minutes. That beat is fucking cold. When I was younger, I was so used to Dr. Dre's real West Coast bounce shit. So that's what was like the shit that I was into. So I was like, I kind of liked it because it was Snoop Dogg, but I didn't give it enough credit. But now that I'm older and I appreciate more music and my mind is more open to shit, I go back, dude, bro, that shit's fucking solid, dude. Like, fucking, shit, what song? The song number 4, Bounce or something. Like, all I want to do is make the whole yeah, no, the Dogfather, that was 99. Yeah, no, that was in 1997, I think, when that album came out. Is it 2001? Oh, I guess you're right. And then the other song, you can ride your way if you try to bang, baby. Up jump the boogie. That's that. Yeah, and then let's see, 6 minutes was fucking dope. OG Wake Up, or It Was a Wake Up. That shit, bro. That album, and he got Tupac on that bitch at the very end. Yeah. This bigger than OJ case. What's that? This dick.
You remember
another blast from the On Beach section.
You remember that "You Fooling Yourself" song that Snoop Dogg did, Roy?
Yeah, that was on the core or no
Project No, it's on the
What?
Linkin Park's Project Revolution
That's
CD.
what it was. That CD
Like
is hard to find
that's
now.
dude. Well, I have it, but that song is hard to find. Like that's a song from Snoop that most people don't even know existed, and it's one
Yeah,
of
let me
Snoop's
see.
like darkest, heavier songs ever.
Let me see
Like
if
it's
I can
like
find it.
yeah, it's like a dark rock rap Snoop song that most people don't even know exist.
I know he did that mashup of the Dogfather with him and Rage Against the Machine.
Did
Yeah,
he?
no, you can't find it on you'd have to literally go on fucking YouTube and find it. YouTube's a
Let me-
good spot to find shit that you really can't find.
Good remake on the Need for Speed Underground 2, man, where he did the Riders on the Storm. Him and I can't remember what the producer was at that time, but that was a cool remake. Yeah, Snoop, man. Fucking that motherfucker's been putting it down for a long time.
I'll be damned. We can't even find it on there. I'll be damned. I thought it'd be on YouTube at least. I've heard it. Oh yeah, I love the Dogfather. Actually, I didn't give that album enough credit when I was younger. Pretty much everything after Yep. Yeah. Much better. Yeah. And pretty much everything after I would say Dogfather in my opinion, or not Dogfather, Top Dog, in my opinion, that was Snoop Dogg's last like good album as a whole. I can't think of a whole lot of Yeah. It was fun. Last Meal was fun. I didn't mind it. There was some good bangers on it, but and then after that, what was it? It was yeah. Yeah, remember that album? That song had like dude, when you first put it on, dude, that fucking beat was so fucking dope. The boss wants to see you, and I was thinking the whole album was gonna bang like that, and it kind of just fell flat. And I was like, damn, I was a little disappointed in that one. I was happy at first. I heard, I was like, oh fuck, this shit's gonna bang, and it just oh beautiful. Yeah, my wife loves that song. Absolutely loves that song. Yeah. Yeah, Beats by the Pound did his No Limit albums, and they fucking killed that shit. They really did. I was actually, oh yeah, mm. I remember, dude. I thought Silk the Shock. Dude, what was Silk the Shock? His brother must have did him a solid, because in my opinion, dude, Silk was a horrible rapper. Yeah, he was like so offbeat. He was all motherfucker, I'm gonna sit like hit and hit, but it's it. It was like, what the fuck, dude? You're not even on beat. Because yeah, it's almost like he just kind of just like spit some shit and like, yeah, that's great, dude. You're good. Go. Yeah, Hot Boys. I got the hookup was fucking classic. Yeah, the hookup. I got the hookup part two was it was subpar. I was excited. I actually bought that movie on Amazon thinking shit was gonna be dope. And I fell so short of it. I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, this is got to get his money somewhere, because he's like, meh. That's sad. Oh wow! I remember when I was younger, dude. I wanted a No Limit jersey so bad, and then I got the chain when I was in high school. I finally got the chain. People are commenting like, "Did you get that out of a fucking vending machine?" Fuck you! You're just mad because you ain't got it, motherfucker. That fucking I traded my homie Kit. He had that. And he traded it to me, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!" I don't even remember what happened to that charm. I think I traded it off, but I had that shit for a little bit, bro, and that shit, man, they had the hardest. Did they actually question that? They were like, whose chain was harder, fucking the No Limit chains or the Cash Money chains? You know what I mean? Like which? Yeah, their chains were so fucking hard. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and now all of a sudden, fucking Lil Wayne's like the hottest fucking rapper. Yeah. Then BG just got out of prison. Did you know? Check this out, man. I just read this. BG, his lyrics, he has to be so fucking sensitive with his lyrics because when he puts out anything, he has to have the US government fucking go over everything, all of his music before he's able to release it now. Like they have to go over the whole thing. Wow. Right. Dude, Eminem got fucking lucky there because how the fuck did he put? Because he was on probation during the Eminem show, and that motherfucker still went fucking crazy on it. And he must have been the reason why they fucking started fucking going. They're like, hold on, man, we fucked up with Eminem. So everybody, right. Right. Oh yeah, you think motherfuckers didn't rape no bitch to country music? Come on, man. They just target rap music.
We're just about done. We'll figure out what you want to do next.
Yeah, they'll get on you, man. They'll fucking be like, "Oh, what the fuck is this? Like, this is my freedom of speech." Like, bro, you lost your fucking rights. You don't have your rights. This is you're free. You're able to take a shit in private now, and you get a. Yeah, it's so censored anymore. It's
Yep.
yeah, no shit.
On
Have to do everything. You can't even do it in Morse code anymore. Motherfuckers were actually doing just recently. What's that motherfucker's name? He's oh no. I was talking about the beat maker. It was Metro Boomin. Metro Boomin. Did you hear what he did? That motherfucker. Okay, so he was dissing Drake, and Drake was just like, Metro Boomin, shut the fuck up, stick to making beats. So Metro Boomin went in and he created a beat that was Morse code that said fuck Drake in Morse code. So even in his beats, he was dissing a motherfucker through a beat. Like, dude, that's fucking gangster, bro. He said, oh, yeah, okay, I'll stick to making beats. Fuck Drake. But if you break it down to Morse code, it said fuck Drake or some shit like that. He was dissing Drake. Like, all right, man, you fucking asked for it. And then that shit went crazy. Yeah, he found a way. Life, they're like the Jurassic Park boys, man. Life found its way over there. Fucking, I don't know about y'all. At first, I was digging this Kendrick Lamar shit, but they played that song so much that now I'm like, I'm done with this song, guys. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna. Gangster's Paradise. Agreed. Yeah. When Gangsta's Paradise came out, dude, I was rapping it, and they're like, dude, that song is old. That's sad. When you got to tell how old was I? I got like 8 years old at the time or something like that. They was like, that song is old. When you got to tell an 8-year-old that song is old, that's bad. And they're getting to the point, and my fucking 10-year-old daughter knows the song. Wop, 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 wop. They ain't not like us. Granted, when it came out, I understand why people liked it. It was dope. But now it's to the point where, and when I get on social media, it's not like us. Click. It's not like us. Click. They're not like us. And I'm like, this is great, but now I get it. They're not, they're not like us. I got it. Let's move on. Let's find something new. I mean, fuck. So, and then Eminem dropped his shit and helped, but yeah, a lot of that shit, a lot of mainstream music it's god awful.
Right?
Yeah, something new. And here's another thing. There's a rapper out there. I ain't gonna say his name but anyway, he just recently posted on his page. He said he goes on 90% of underground artists are trash. And I wanted to get on there and fucking just go off on him. Like, bro, I could think of fucking 10 artists that I know personally would rip your fucking head off. But instead, I didn't say anything. I was like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna let you. People got to be arrogant, and then people are like, no. And some people got to like, what do you think? So he's just like, I'm just saying, fucking, I didn't want to say 99%. Like, bro, you ain't all that. Because if your ass was all that, you would have been fucking signed by now. There's something about you that motherfuckers ain't feeling. And he's a coattail rider too. Bro's fucking. He did a Hawk Tua song. And he's like, oh, yeah, this shit's blowing up. Like, so you're a coattail rider. You got to fucking you're following some trend and try to make it to where you could get famous off somebody else's trend. Like, but yet you have the audacity to talk shit on fucking other underground artists. Like, man, fuck you, dude.
Who the
I don't want to be the second this. I want to be the next Eminem. I don't want to be this or that. I want to be the first this. You know what I mean? And that's
So
dude.
I have a
Exactly.
question.
Fucking ICP, dude. They didn't follow nobody. They were like, we're gonna be the first clowns and the last clowns. Tech Nine, same thing. He was like, I'm the first Tech Nine to do this. Twista, I'm the first motherfucker to really be able to spit fast, but like very. How does I explain this? Twista is able to spit shit fast, but he was able to pronunciate his words so good that you could understand what he's saying while he's spitting it. And Tech Nine is relatively the same, but Tech Nine had like a gimmick to it, and he was able to go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, like a Tech Nine gun. And Tech Nine was, you know what I mean? And so that's what gave them all their edges. And then you get other people who are trying to spit shit. And they think it's, well, I just have to rap super duper fast, like, where it's like, I don't even know what the fuck you even just said. You're not even pronounced. Yeah, I need to be able to comprehend what the fuck you just said. Otherwise, you're just saying a bunch of fucking nonsense to me. So
I'll give it to Busta.
Oh, Busta's a fucking boss, dude.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, the only group that I think, right? The only group that I think that's gotten away with it for years that people actually gave them the pass because it sounded so cool when they did it was probably Bone Thugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they harmonized to it. You know what I mean? Again, they were the first people to do it this way and this way. So.
Yep. Well, guys.
Right?
Yep.
Fuck them. Right?
Who
And
the
just so
hell's White
everybody
Man
knows,
RayRay? Yep.
those who don't know RayRay, his last name is White Man. Just so y'all
Yep.
know, he don't go because ironically, he's a man and he's white, but that's not why he goes by White Man RayRay, you know what I mean? So if anybody ever goes down there like, that racist fucker. Yeah.
Yep.
That's why I had to change my name. Right.
Yep. You're the White Man RayRay.
Yeah, that's why I changed my name to RDBE, because God, you type in Doughboy, oh my God, no matter how you spell it, there's like 1,000 of them out there. I'm like, nah, something's got to change. So I had to switch it up, but keep my name at the same time. So everybody else is doing the NBA young boy and, this, and
Yep.
absolutely.
Well, gents, the time has come to wrap her up.
Okay.
What's that? Yeah. Got to wrap it before you tap it. Got to wear them Jimmy hats. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. But just wanted to say thanks, y'all, for doing an awesome show today, and thanks everybody that tunes in. We're gonna do this again, man, because it's always a pleasure to have the White Man RayRay on the show. And
Yeah.
we
Love
promise that
having
we
him.
won't wait so long to pop out new episodes. Life just kind of got us, and put us. Yeah. What up, Dom?
What up?
But yes, we'll make sure that we do this more frequently and get more content put out for you guys. But thanks for tuning in. I'm DoeKeezee. You got DoeKeezee and the White Man RayRay. And we'll see y'all soon, huh?
All right, man. See you then. Much love,
Later,
y'all.
guys.